everybody, and welcome back to Nighttime. Today's video we are going to be doing on another facts video, but this is a very special video because it is in honour of something that's very close to my heart, and I am sure it's close to everyone's hearts also. In honour of the new Disney live-action remake of the film Beauty and the Beast, I have decided to do a 10 facts video. These are based on some research I've done, and some of them you may have heard before or you may not have heard before. I've tried to combine all the research together and just make it into a video. Now, I could have made so many facts into this video, but I wouldn't want to make it too long, so I've decided to pick out the very best ones. Most of them are from like the Disney film, but a couple of them I've mentioned before. They're based on the origins of the Disney film, so where they come from and all of that. And yeah, anyway, let's get on with the video. I've just realised that I have my bell necklace. I'll put him over there just so you can get a proper look. Just let her go back. And I think I'll wear her. There we go. Now I've got my little bell, we can actually get on with the video. Did you know that Beauty and the Beast was originally based on a true story? Ah, you didn't see that coming, did you? So let me explain more about this fact and take you back to 150 years before the publication of the original book. It all started with a child who was thought to be a wild man. He was given as a coronation present to the French King Henry II during a feast banquet in 1547. Now, the child's name was Petrus Gonzalez, who was born with a condition called Ambrose syndrome, which is basically he had his entire body from head and hands and maybe possibly all over his body covered with hair. This condition is also known as werewolf syndrome because long before science could really understand behind the syndrome, a lot of people thought that if you have like hair from all over your body, that is a sign that you are a symbol of the devil. Petrus was very unfortunate because no one would have wanted him, but he was lucky in one way because King Henry decided to give him a gentleman's education as part of an experiment. And it turns out Petrus was a very bright pupil, and he went on to be one of the most intelligent men of the French court, and he had a position as well. But after the king died, his queen consort, Catherine de' Medici, took guardianship over Petrus, and she arranged the marriage to his beauty. Unfortunately, we don't know any information about his new beauty except her name, Lady Catherine. Although it was an arranged marriage, it was sort of love at first sight, basically, because Catherine would have been afraid of Petrus, but she grew to love him in time, and they became inseparable. It was their love that inspired the fairy tale, and thanks to them, Beauty and the Beast would have never existed. Now, the author's name is a very long one, and I can't pronounce all of it, so I'm going to narrow it down to some of her names. The original story of Beauty and the Beast was published in 1740 by Gabrielle Suzanne Barbot. Now, she was a world-renowned author who was famous for her novels and fairy tales, but it was Beauty and the Beast that made her famous. And since then, the fairy tale's been adapted into many versions, including ones by Nancy Holder and Alex Flynn. In the process of the animated film, animator Glenn Keane, who drew the Beast, inspired the character with several different animal features, including a lion's mane, a wild boar's tusks, gorilla eyebrows, and human eyes. Paige O'Hara, the voice of Belle in the animated film, actually cried whilst recording her lines for the Beast's death scene. Talk about some first-class acting. The Beast's real name, when he's transformed into a prince, has never been mentioned in the animated film, but it was revealed many years later in the Disney CD-ROM game and in the Broadway musical that his name was Prince Adam. Chip was never meant to be a big character in the film. Originally, he was supposed to be a music box and only had to say one line, but when Bradley Pierce came in to do Chip's voice, the directors and the producers loved it so much that they decided to change the character altogether and make him into the Chip we all know and love today. And that's a really good thing though, because I cannot imagine the film without Chip though. In the original film, up until now, theorists have believed that Belle suffers from Stockholm Syndrome, which is the condition where a victim falls in love with her kidnapper. However, in recent articles, Emma Watson has denied these rumours, and with this, she quotes,
"It's such a good question, and it's something I'm really grappled with at the beginning, the kind of Stockholm Syndrome question about this story. Belle actively argues and disagrees with Beast constantly. She has none of the characteristics of someone with Stockholm Syndrome because she keeps her independence and she keeps that freedom of thought."
Right back at you, Emma. I'm with you on this one. And speaking of Emma Watson had to take singing lessons for the part, which is interesting, I think, but I cannot wait to hear her sing voice though, just out of curiosity really. I've heard a lot of people say that she's a brilliant singer. Now, sticking with the part of the actors, did you know that Dan Stevens was the third actor from Downton Abbey to portray a Disney character in the live-action remake? The other two, Lily James and Sophie McShear, both play Cinderella and Drizella respectively in the live-action remake of Cinderella. There's a connection between Harry Potter and Beauty and the Beast, and I'm not talking about the same actor, i.e. Emma Watson. I'm talking about the film location. In most parts of Disney's Beauty and the Beast, mostly the land scenes, they were filmed on a National Trust estate near Berkhamsted Golf Club in Hertfordshire, which is basically in England. Now, this location is a favourite spot for Hollywood because it has like all the greens and the beautiful scenery. It's also part of the National Trust estate, or on the border of the National Trust estate. I don't know which one, but it's more likely the border. And there have been other films there too, as well as Harry Potter and Beauty and the Beast, such as Les Miserables, the musical film, and Maleficent. And there we go, that was my Beauty and the Beast video. This one wasn't an easy one to make because honestly, I'm like a bit tired and I've just been a long day at college, but I wanted to film this and I'm glad I've done it. I've done this video not for promotion, but just as a little fun thing to do because I'm a big Disney fan and I love facts as well, and I've always wanted to do a facts video, and basically that's all I've done. So get the best of both worlds really. And if you are seeing Beauty and the Beast this year, just let me know in the comments down below what you actually think of the film, and also in the comments down below, tell me who is your favourite Disney character and which is your favourite song in the Beauty and the Beast film, and what are you most looking forward to. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below including your favourite character, favourite song and favourite moment from the movie. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more future videos, and I'll catch you very soon. Goodbye!